It's time on me, gang, 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 gang. What's good? Yes. This is a story that you know, yeah, this is a story time. This happened exactly on April Fools. So the name of the title is going to be called An April Fool's Tale. This is one of my close friends, and RIP to Kevin, Kevin Powell. That's my best friend, my bro. He also was my bro as well. His name is Young Sick, A.k.A. Rick Das. He was a Latino cat, Spanish, Puerto Rican, all day, all day, all day, and also Cuban. Um, I don't know how to break it down to y'all with the story, man, because sometimes I realize that so if I had popcorn and just get your popcorns and might get tissue or whatever, you know, because I don't know. Y'all might have some tears rolling down your eyes. Y'all might have, something that y'all gonna feel if y'all can relate on a friend or anything. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. So, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. This tale is I thought it was April Fools, because he is the type, he was the type to have those type of games, just like fool us around. He was also part of G.H.E, and he had his own little people. He's also a rapper as well. I went to some of his concerts back then in my teenage young wild years. Yeah, I said it. Young wild years. If y'all want to look up his music, you could check him out. It's SoundCloud, Young Sick 718, because he is from New York City. He's from Hollis, Queens. Shout outs to Hollis, Queens. LL Cool J. Kim, some people out there, man. Even Nas from Queensbridge. But shout outs to Queens, period. Shout outs to Queens, period. Man, people really sleep on Queens, like Queens don't put in work. You know what I mean? I've been going to Queens ever since I was a youngin'. Queens really changed my life for the better, but shouts to Queens. It made me, Ty get it. It made me who I am today. Ty get it, Thanks to Kev, he introduced me to that name. So shout outs to Kev, RIP to him. So the story time goes like this, He was a cat that likes to play around. You have friends that like to play around, especially, April Fool's Day. He loved doing that April Fool's and like to laugh and trick us and make us believe something, and then we dead be falling for it because he be really serious and he does it very well. So, he does it very, very well. But I'm gonna go back to where he's from. He's from Puerto Rico. He's from Puerto Rico, Cuba. Like I said, he had a lot of talents in him. I don't know him like that. My brother, Young Sick, I ain't know him like that. So, Francis, that's my bro. I was in a couple of records with him back then. His name is K. Cyrus, but his real name is Francis Cyrus. So I met him, through my bro Jules, when we was young. And I've been friends with Jules since that's my childhood years. It would be me, Jules, and Kev. So That's how I ended up meeting Francis, and he was an artist too. He got music as well, so check him out also on SoundCloud. His name is K Cyrus. He not making music no more because he's a married man now with 2 boys. So shout outs to him. Shout outs to him at that. So it was crazy. Like, it was a crazy scene, crazy life. I met him, through K Cyrus, and K Cyrus came on. It was like, oh, meet my boy, Young Sick. When I met him, his personality is off the chain. He keep it real, and that's one thing I looked at myself, because I was like that. Just don't give a damn attitude, saying what's on my heart, with my mind, either saying it in a real way of, breaking somebody's heart, or just being honest by being respectful. It was either or. But sometimes his mouth can get you in trouble, and I learned that as I got older. Like, I learned when to say it, when not to say it. He just had an attitude that nobody, But I like that though. He keeps it real though. But I don't want nothing to happen to the brother though. We bonded with young K Cyrus. We bonded with him, and then we made a group called G.H.E. I met his brother Ginobili. I met him. That's his real brother. I met his K Cyrus sister and them. Met his sister daughters. And they love me. I ain't see them in so long. Shout outs to them. We got Midnight. We got a squad, man. Like, G.H.E, man. We was no game member team. We was basically a group just trying to, hire talent, getting talent out there through comedy, music wise. We was trying to be all over. That's why I said it's called Global Hits Entertainment. So we was just trying to do everything to like have the full package. And when we had DJ Weezy, shouts to DJ Weezy, we used to go to his performance and everything. He was the main man. He's from, we used to go see him in the Bronx back then. Cause that's when that's where K Cyrus used to live at, in the Bronx. And everybody that we knew that he knew was in the Bronx. So we used to go traveling to Maryland. I supposed to have went to Maryland to one of their shows in Springfield, Spring Silver on Mavs. Springfield. I say Springfield. I mean Spring Silvers, Maryland. So Spring Silvers, I ain't go because it was a lot going on in my little life right there. So I just had no money and the time to go. Even though they wanted to pay for me and everything, I was like, nah, man. But I had no way to get down there, whatever. I should have listened to them, but I should have been there. It was K Cyrus and Young Sick performance. Then they had one in Long Island. I went to one of them, but then they had another one at a different part of Long Island. I didn't go, but I'm always supportive to them, their music, and then that's what made me like music, because I always liked their music too. So I was like, you know what? Let me do music. I did my own little song called "She Ain't You" remix. That did really good on It did really good on SoundCloud because a lot of people was playing it everywhere. I played it for my bro Davey Dukes. He liked it too. So I was like, alright, I know they're not gassing me or nothing, because I know his heart and I know how he moves, and his family loves me, so they'll keep it honest with me. If they know they not feeling it, they was like, nah, Ty, we ain't feeling that. But it was cool. That was my little first, little record when Chris Brown came with that "She Ain't You." I made my own remix to that. But back to the story. So Young Sick was just, ambitious, talented, don't give a freak attitude, always on the always want to go like me, just trying to get this money. But he always used to get in trouble with his mouth. It's just his mouth. Talented as hell, but his mouth, His mouth. His mouth is just reckless, boy. Like, reckless. It was really reckless to the point that, sometimes I had to, stay distanced away from him. And it's not because I have anything against him. It was just his mouth. You know what I mean? We almost fought before. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, I ain't take it serious because he was just being himself. So I can't hate him for being himself. That's why I F with him to this day, because he kept it real from the jump. He never was a fake dude. Never. Never, ever, ever. I met his mother. I met his sister. You know what I mean? I met some people in his family, and they mad cool. And he got a basement. You know what I mean? In his room, he got a studio in his room. Like, he wasn't playing no games. I was like, okay, I see you, bro. Got the studio, all that. It looks nice, but the microphone hanging. Ooh. I was like, yeah, he ain't playing no games. He got money for that. And he was about to be next. After Lil Durk. He was definitely he took pictures with Def Jam Records. He really went to Def Jam. Like, he's about to get signed and everything. Like, he had the package. It was just his attitude. And like I said, that April Fool's Tale, it's like, I felt like somebody assassinated him. Like, something tells me somebody did him dirty. And because he likes to play around. I mean, it was one year before he died, he made a post to us. Like, he had somebody post that said he passed away or whatever. This is the year before he died, and this was on April Fool's. So this is why I said this is a April Fool's Tale, because he had his food real well, because everybody was blowing him up. I was blowing him up. I was trying to get to him. Nobody got to him. And then he let it last until the end of the day and went online. He said, I got your mother. I'm like, yo, stop playing, bro. You can't be playing like that, son. Like, he had a good old laugh and everything. Like, we was just heated. Like, we wanted to jump him. We wanted to come through and jump him. But, you know what I mean? I know he was just being funny, being himself. But, come on, bro. You can't be joking like that, man. You can't be joking like that if people care and love you, man. You can't be joking like that. Especially, we out here trying to see where you at. Chill, whatever, what's up, and you got other people plotting to say you died and all, and we falling for it, because at first we didn't believe it until we start saying, dang, alright. Fast forward to 2016, because that's the year that he passed, and the coincidence, the sad thing is, he passed away when my mother passed away, and that's a month. He died before my mother passed away. A month before my mother passed away. Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic, man? I feel like, fast forward to that year, he did the same thing, but we thought this time he was playing with us. Now we already know his scheme. We already know how he joke around now. Like, we really got to him like, yeah, nothing happened to you, bro. Just face it, man. Stop playing, man. We already know you joking around. Nope. That wasn't no joke, man. Days went by. He never answered. I called him, never answered. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he got killed on April Fool's Day. On April Fool's. They turned him into a fool. And whoever did that, I feel like somebody assassinated him, man. Somebody did something to that man. And he made a song called, F the World. Y'all should check that out too on SoundCloud, And that's like the realest song ever, you know what I mean, about what's going on today and others and stuff like that. And this was in 2016, you know what I mean? So this is 2020 right now. Bro, When I found out, from young, like, I found this from K. Cyrus that told me he passed away. I didn't even know he passed away. That's how I found out from him. He wrote me and said, yo, bro, you ain't gonna believe this. I'm like, what? He been what? Yo, I started tearing up like, nah, bro, nah. Yo, R.I.P., man, to Young Sick, A.k.A. Rick Dash, man. I love you, bro. Literally, like, I love you. When I get up there, I'm gonna make sure I bless your family, man. If they still live out there, because it's 4 years later now, I'm gonna try to, look out, because, bro, man, you changed my life in so many ways. Even though you was real and raw, and a lot of people can't handle it. At one point in time, I couldn't handle it too, but I dealt with it, because that used to be me, and I didn't take it too serious. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people take things too serious. I did once upon a time, but I started noticing this is him, so I can't take this serious. So I didn't. I mean, K. Cyrus, miss you a lot. Midnight, miss you a lot. DJ Wheezy, Ginobili, the gang, man. G.H.E, man. We miss you, man. We miss you so much, bro. I can't believe this. Like, on April 1st, man, of 2016, the month before my mother passed away, man. That was a devastating year for me. And the mother of my children was pregnant, with my daughter at that. So there was a lot going on in that sentence. But I'm happy and pray that I met you. I thank God that, He made me see the person in you. I didn't judge you for who you are. I kept it real with you. Thank you for the times that He made me share with you, meet your family, grow with you, understanding with you, realizing that, there's always hope, and never give up hope. You know what I'm saying? Just, you always aiming for the prize. You always had that bread, man. You was always in that bag, man. You was going to shows, man. Salutes to you, man. Like I said, look out for his music again. His music on SoundCloud is Young6718, because he's from New York City. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Hollis, Queens, and all the neighborhoods in Queens, man. Y'all get this money, man. And I'm a Brooklyn nigga, man. I'm a Brooklyn person. I'm saying this because I'm a Brooklyn person, and I've been in Queens a lot. So, shouts to y'all, man. So all I can say about this story, man. He was always into music. He was always into trying to better himself as a person. He always thought about, what ways to take care of his family like a man should. And this happened to the brother, man. This happened to the young, talented brother, man. He knew how to draw. He was talented, man. If y'all was around him, y'all would see why. It was just his mouth. That's all. It was just his mouth. But other than that, we cool beans, man. I love you, man. R.I.P., man. Continue to rest in peace, man. I love you, man. And I'm hoping your family continue to stay strong. 4 years and continued on. Be blessed. It's Ty on me, gang, and we signing out. This is the definition of a April Fool's tale. See you later. See you in my next video. Peace.